A new assessment finds math and reading scores for 9-year-olds in the U.S. have dropped to record lows. The National Center for Education Statistics administered exams in early 2020 and then again in early 2022. The average test scores for reading fell by 5 points, while the average scores for math fell by 7 points. Now, the organization says this is the largest decline in reading since 1990 and the first ever decline in math. For more on this, let's bring in Emily Levitt. She's the Vice President of Education at Sylvan Learning. So, Emily, this seems pretty shocking. I mean, as somebody who is focused on education day in and day out, what was your reaction to this?
Well, unfortunately, it wasn't a huge surprise. We know that the students have been struggling, and there have been other assessments that have been conducted during the pandemic that have led towards this conclusion. So we had a hint that this was coming. And I think the biggest shock was that we lost 10 years, actually 20 years of progress in terms of NAEP scores. So that was the biggest shock for sure.
So, when you look at these test scores, I mean, obviously people know during COVID, especially during the lockdowns, people were doing homeschooling, there was hybrid approach, kids were missing a lot of days. What does this say about the United States approach to education during the pandemic? And now that we're in this new phase, are we going to be able to make up for this? Do these kids ever kind of recover from this loss of learning?
We can, but we have to act with a sense of urgency, and it has to be a prolonged effort because these kinds of losses are not going to be made up overnight. There are other tests that are given nationwide that indicate that we're about 5 months behind on average in math and about 3 months behind in reading. And while that might not sound like a lot, if you are in 5th grade, when are you going to have time to put 4 months worth of 4th grade into that curriculum? So it's just, it's only a matter of how many hours you have, how many resources you have. And a lot of school districts are struggling to come with a meaningful plan for that recovery effort.
And so what do educators and parents do with this information?
Well, I think it's a wake-up call for people who weren't aware of the landscape to this point. It's really going to take a long time for us to recover from the pandemic, unfortunately. The pandemic lasted for a long time. There might be an argument that we're still in it. And it's going to take equal, if not more, amount of time to get us out of that hole. The biggest problem with this is that we have an equity gap in terms of education in the country, and that existed well before the pandemic. The pandemic made that a lot worse. And we really need to focus on the students who need us most because they are falling farther and farther behind.
All right, Emily Levitt, it'll be interesting to see how these scores pan out in the years to come, and hopefully those kids will get the education that they need. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.